two storied franchises, two teams with one ambition, and that is to win the Elite League trophy come March. And tonight there are 2 points up for grabs that will send one of these teams closer to that aim. I'm Gareth Hewish alongside Ollie Hampson. And Ollie, I tell you, there's just something in the air about a Panthers game. I think I say this every time that they come here, but there's just so many memories that you associate with this fixture.
Yeah, especially in recent years as well. Every single season there seems to be one game where the Panthers just absolutely dominate the Devils. There's an 8-0 thrashing a couple of seasons ago. So I think for this one, it's just the recent rivalry, the long-standing history as well. It's just a very exciting game whenever these two come to play.
We thank you very much for joining us for this one. Christmas telly hasn't started yet, so there's absolutely nothing else on. This is very much the best viewing you can have on a Saturday night. Sure, there'll be a few sore heads from a few Christmas parties from yesterday evening as well.
Yeah, count me in that.
The Devils are sitting Matty Mariamaki and Evan Mosey from the lineup tonight. Charles Longley continues in return to the lineup, having missed the game against Fife Flyers last Sunday. There's a very, very good atmosphere in here, very cheery atmosphere. If the Devils can get an early goal, Ollie, I think that will very much set the tone of the evening.
Yeah, it's very busy in here tonight as well, which is something that always spurs the Devils on. Whenever the building's rocking, it really helps the guys on the ice get going. So the Devils, they're going to want to get a first goal, an early goal as well, to keep their fans in it. But what the Panthers can do, they go in quick, really quieten this one down, take control of the game.
It'll be fascinating to see the start. These are two very confident teams. I think that's what I'm so excited about. When you get two confident teams, you get a lovely pace to a game.
Yeah, exactly. I think with the Panthers, they're full of confidence after the start of the season that they had. You know, they didn't have the best start. They had guys who weren't performing to the best of their ability. They've really come in and turned things around here. Brett Bulmer, for one. I think when a few of the first cuts were coming, maybe people were thinking Bulmer was going to be one of them. The Panthers, they showed faith in him. They kept him around. He's repaying him right now. He's been really, really good for them over the last couple of games. And also George Golovkos, I believe he was out injured for a long period of time. He's playing tonight as well. One of the most exciting players on their lineup. Tim Wallace showed a lot of faith in bringing him with him to Nottingham, and I'm just always excited to see him play.
We will take a break now for the singing of the Welsh National Anthem by Beth Millard, who's wearing a cracking Christmas jumper, so enjoy that too. Well, a great rendition of the anthem by Beth as always, and a great rendition from a very young fan in the stands as well, Ollie. That was a passionate rendition there.
Yeah, props to him. I think with that passion, he'll probably be in the Welsh rugby squad before long. Be giving Alan Wynne Jones a run for his money.
Your officials for tonight are Matt Rose and Dean Smith, with Danny Beresford and James Irons on the floor. Danny Beresford who took that tumble, he's okay.
James Irons as well, linesman, new father as well. Congratulations to him.
There we go. What a lovely present that is at this time of year. A nice early Christmas present. All the best to James and his new arrival and all of his family. The Nottingham Panthers toppled the Devils last time they played in this building. The Devils will want to atone for that loss and keep up their good form themselves. We are underway here in the Viola Arena to see who's going to come out on top, the Cardiff Devils or the Nottingham Panthers. Dixon takes an early snapshot, hits the bar. That had evil intentions, that shot from Dixon. And Kevin Carr really could do nothing about it. Dixon again, plays the puck in, and this time it's blocked on its way. We're going to see if we can get another replay of that shot from Dixon. Now Fournier, and there's going to be a penalty upcoming here. What a frantic first start. Now we've got a little bit of afters as well.
Yeah, great start to the game from the Cardiff Devils. Really a lot of energy, a lot of time in the Panthers zone as well. So the Panthers are going on the penalty kill, something that we said earlier they need to try and avoid. It doesn't look so that Dixon shot's going to be looked at again. It looked awfully close to seeing whether or not that was back bar or whether or not that was a crossbar. But either way, it's been a great start for the Devils.
Apologies for no game clock at the moment. We'll try and keep you up to date with what the time is as best we can for both the power play and normal time. We'll try and get that rectified as soon as we can. But the Devils like to get their power play working early here. Fournier at the blue line through traffic. Carr with the save. Wiley! And Carr finds the puck in the middle of his legs and gratefully picks it up.
Yeah, he just does a split there just to try and stop that one from trickling over the line. It would have been a high stick anyway. I think Blair Riley swatted that one out of mid-air to try and direct it goalwards, but wouldn't have counted if it did cross the line.
Fournier. Riley. Down low for Martin. It's a lovely pace to this Devils power play. It's been a very, very quick start for the home team. Can they capitalise though? Riley trying to go short side. Carr equal to that. And the Panthers get it away.
Yeah, Devils doing a really good job on the power play so far, forcing everything close to the net, making the Panthers collapse down low and cause a few disruptions out in front of Kevin Carr. He's not only having to fight through the traffic the Devils are generating in front of him, he's also trying to fight through his defenseman.
1:10 left on the power play for the Devils, 18:30 remaining in the period. And I think Carr will be happy to see so much puck. He's been very impressive pre-season and the league game that's been played here.
Yeah, Kevin Carr's been absolutely phenomenal for the Nottingham Panthers so far. He's been one of the best goaltenders in the league this season. He really helped them out during that tough start to the season. He's really helped them out whilst they're having some good fortunes as well. So he's going to want to see the puck a lot early on, get himself into the game. Sometimes if you're waiting for that first shot, it can be a little bit nerve-wracking.
Longley. Very hard pass, and now the Panthers have a short-handed chance. Shot, bounce saves, and the rebound can't be put away. Morrison for the Devils comes on the attack himself. Haddad. And the Devils' second power play unit haven't managed to get the puck to stick in the Panthers zone as much as the first unit managed.
Yeah, just a puck bobbling over their sticks a few times. That's what set up that partial breakaway there for the Panthers.
Dixon. Had a dad up for support, but elects to just set things up. There's 15 seconds of power play time left. McMonigal, Haddad, back to McMonigal. McMonigal wanted to set up Haddad once more. Morrison. Few seconds remain on the power play, and it is now expired. Haddad on the back check stops any potential Panthers rush.
Yeah, good word there from Haddad, just to stop Johnny Rowe from really breaking away with that one. He's a little bit sensitive trying to get towards the puck. Haddad just puts his body in the way and stops his progress.
Duggan couldn't carry the puck with him, and now Bounds has to try and settle this down. Mark Lewis. Duggan again. This time does manage to get it in his path. Duggan still is a collision towards the net, but neither team penalised. Jardine. Myers. Duggan. Back around, but this is cut out, and the Panthers will want to get some possession here. Matheson's just gonna use all of his experience here, but looks forward straight away, and here's Bulmer. Bulmer in on bounds. It's going to be a penalty. The Panthers are going to go on the power play.
Yeah, that's just great work from Brett Bulmer there, just to drop the shoulder and go with speed towards the net. Pull that one back to his forehand to try and get it past Ben Bounds. At least Sam Jardine, no choice but to try and impede his progress somehow, to try and get that shot to be disrupted at all. But watch this now, just with a turn of speed there. Sam Jardine, all he can do is put his stick in away and hope for something to slow him down. Unfortunately, he takes a penalty, and Panthers go on the power play.
We'll see if we can get that Dixon effort from earlier on as well back up to try and dissect that when we get a few minutes. But it's been such a frantic pace of this game that we haven't been able to. Puck laid over the blue, and now it's into space. Hansen through traffic, blocked by Morrison. Martin can't get it out of the zone. The Panthers' pressure remains. Hansen gets it back. He's been a goal-scoring machine, Hansen, since he arrived in Nottingham. This time he's using his passing skills, and that's taken to the corner by Riley. Morrison will get a clearance, and the Devils will go for a change.
Yeah, good puck movement from the Panthers there as well. You see from Cardiff, trying to get the puck around with energy, trying to really tire out the defensive penalty killing unit's legs. They're really doing a good job moving that puck, forcing the Devils to chase them.
And just then Josh Bash did an excellent job of cutting out that very quick pass. What have we got here, Ollie?
Too many men for the Panthers there as that puck gets cleared down. There was an extra Panther creeping onto the ice. As soon as Kevin Carr touched that puck, the arm went straight up. Right call.
So with 53 seconds of power play time remaining, it now goes to 4-on-4. 15:02 left in the period. And the Panthers have started that power play well. They'll be disappointed to have lost that momentum.
Yeah, it'd be very disappointing to lose that one. Brett Bulmer's not looking too happy as he sits this one out. But the Devils 4-4, a lot more open ice they can get. If they can get themselves settled down like they did to start this game, they can really take control here. Even if they don't, they've got a power play coming.
It will be a power play of about a minute and change. McMonigal, Haddad, one of the informed players in the league, if not the informed player in the league, Joey Haddad. Bentivoglio, still with Bentivoglio. Defenders and the forwards taking a little bit of a swap. Haddad towards net. Carr was strong at his post, and Matheson as well ushered Haddad into safety.
Yeah, very aggressive goaltending there from Kevin Carr. Just to go for the poke check. You mistimed that one. That's an easy goal in the end for Joey Haddad. Times that one to absolute perfection to stop that chance from developing.
So the Devils' power penalty has ended. It's 1:02 on the power play for them now. 0-for-1 on the night so far, the Devils. As are the Panthers, but the Panthers was a much reduced chance. Matt Pope. Pope takes it back from Fournier. Pope still with it. McNamee looked to go over the stick side of Carr and doesn't, as Fournier just has to usher his man away, but he can't. That's excellent work from Jordan Kelsall. 20 seconds left on the power play for the Devils. And again, strong work from Kelsall on the penalty kill. But Fournier comes away with it and he has ice in which to skate into. That's always a danger, but he can't find the shot.
Yeah, really good stand up there from Guy Lepine as well. As soon as he sees Fournier try and just lose control of that puck a little bit, just puts his body in a way. Not a big hit, but the right call to make, just to put his body there, slow his progress down, put him down to the ice as well.
Panthers back to full strength. Both teams now at full strength. Bulmer. Bulmer's going to get this. It chips up over the stick of Duggan. Bulmer was a thorn in the side of the Devils in 5 colours. And the form he's in recently is nothing to suggest he won't be a thorn in their side again. Morrison spins around, just tries to get Malmquist away. Malmquist does enough to get the puck to a teammate though. Julian Talbot. Talbot into bounds, and the whistle goes, and there's a few afters. Fick is in the mix of the action as well, and Jardine is having a look. There's a whole host of players here. And the face-off's going to come outside of the zone. There's so many bodies have got involved in that.
Yeah, the Panthers were frustrated there because the whistle went in a little bit too early. The referees lost sight of the puck, so they're always going to blow that one dead. But as you can see there, the puck's still live for them, so the Panthers think they've got a chance to try and swat that one there. But as soon as the whistle goes, the Devils are always going to protect Ben Bounce. They're always going to do what they can to clear the crease, make sure there's no after the whistle slashes of the puck there. But you see exactly why both teams lost their cool a little bit there, and I think it's the right call for no one to go to the box for it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the Dean Smith and Marrows are two officials who like this type of game where it can get a little feisty. They won't let it go too far, but it's been an excellent zip about this game as Josh Batch comes over the blue line, lays it for Joey Haddad. Haddad pinned up against the boards by Alan Deutsch. Deutsch and Morrison were teammates at Zagreb. Medveščak in the KHL when they came to visit Cardiff a few years ago. Batch. So Haddad is going to be offside though, as there's a collision near Dean Smith.
Yeah, Joey Haddad just a little bit too eager there. But actually had his progress slowed down as he's getting towards the blue line, so he doesn't quite get that one across the line in time for Haddad to spring loose and try and set something up. But Panthers going to get a whistle there and a face-off outside their zone.
Fournier. Lovely reverse pass into Richardson, who had gambled, disguised the dump in and thought that Richardson had found a skating lane through. Now into the corner. Devils come away with it. Richardson. Former Nottingham Panther himself, of course. Connolly. Riley off the boards for Martin. Martin evades the challenge and he's away. Martin shoots and Carr deals with that easily. Martin didn't get enough purchase on that shot as he would have liked, I'm sure. Jardine through, and there's a water bottle off that net, and there's all sorts going on at the corner with Bendevolio and Fick, who Fick, a feisty start to the night for him.
Yeah, very feisty start for Danny Fick. I think he's doing a good job up in the physicality. I think Kevin Carr wanted a penalty on that last one. As that shot came in from Jardine, Benevolio was trying to slash that one out of the air. I think he caught a bit of his glove there, so he may have had a reason to ask for a penalty.
Lepine. Lapine putting his skating on, bounds, throws it back. In the danger here, but Guy Lapine showing an area of his game that maybe he doesn't get to show off too often. Bulmer through, backhand play, bounds with the save. The net is off again at this stage, and it just shows the desire from both teams. Every time that puck is in and around either goaltender, there are a host of bodies sniffing around the puck.
Yeah, really good work from Julian Talbot on that last play as well, as that one comes straight out into the slot. Instead of trying to corral that one and take his time, just tries a nice little behind the legs.
Pope with the drives, falling for McMonagle. Little 1-2, Pope again with some time and space through, and Carr from a redirect makes the save. Longley can't get around his man. And now the Panthers will pass their way through. There's a hit coming in from Reddick, and he's giving up some size on Tetlow.
Yeah, some fans want to call on that one. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Reddick came in with a big hit along the boards. Tetlow just responded by using his size to his advantage. And trust me, there's a lot of size on Josh Tetlow. He's a big defenseman and a bright future as well.
He certainly is. Good turnover here from the Panthers. The captain here through traffic. Bounds with the save. Rebounds put away. It was a great turnover in the offensive zone from the Panthers, and they make the Devils pay.
That's exactly what the Panthers wanted. An early goal in this one just to try and quiet down the crowd. Sam Hurd was with a lovely shot there, just trying to put that out in front to see if anybody can get their stick on it. Bounds makes the initial saves, and Mark Matheson, as calm as you like, barred down from that close in. Lovely goal from the defenseman. Panthers 1-0 up.
And what on earth was Matheson doing in that position? not in a bad way, of course, but you know, not somewhere you expect to see him.
Well, it's something he's done already this year against the Devils up in Nottingham. He had a deflection from a similar area, and I think again it was the Sam Hurst shot as well. So, you know, that's something that the Panthers do very well. They're forcing the defensemen cover each other's backs. If the forwards want to jump forward, the defensemen stay back. And even if the defensemen, they want to get involved in the offense there, as you see, can lead to a goal.
But I'd love to see I didn't quite catch who forced that turnover against the Devils as well, because that really was the key to that goal. The Devils looked to have had an out. Richardson immediately hounded by white jerseys. Matheson the goal scorer. Now it's a turnover for the Devils. Fournier under his spell, and Carr into his glove.
Yeah, great save there from Kevin Carr. Gleason Fournier just disguises that backhand. You think he's going to try and take that one into the corner, rips that on the backhand straight into the stomach area there of Kevin Carr. He does a good job making sure there's no rebound. There's the Devils jersey right out in front of him.
Dixon. Bowman. Malmquist. Play breaks down for the Panthers. Morrison can't bring the puck with him, gets caught in some snow. There's 8 minutes left in the first period. I feel like this webcast should be sponsored by Accurist. Puck sent forward to Ballman. Now dancing through is Connolly. Doesn't get it on net, but certainly has it in the right area for the Panthers. Now there's a hack and whack at the net, and it's come away from McMonagle. McMonagle turns and has Mark Lewis there for support. Haddad. But the Panthers' forecheck is really strong at the moment. Yeah,
they've done their homework, because it was the Belfast Giants forecheck that cost the Devils 2 games a couple of weeks ago. So the Panthers, they're bringing it straight to them again.
Bounds with a save. Straight back out. Polini couldn't connect, but Lapine with a drive. Another save from Bounds. Batted away by Matt Pope. Set low. McNamee with a check. It's broken for Longley. Longley's reverse pass is straight into the stick of the opposition.
Yeah, just trying to be a little bit too fancy there. He had time to take that one in on his own, but instead looking for that no-look pass, see if something comes of it. Turns it over straight away though.
6:47 left in the first, and the Devils will be happy to see that icing call take the puck back into the Nottingham zone.
Yeah, credit to Panthers. They've come in just playing physical. They're doing exactly what they need to do to try and come away with 2 points here. They're allowing the Devils to sort of just lose control a little bit. There's been a few unforced errors on the Devils' part, but credit to the Panthers as well. There's been a lot of forced turnovers, and one of them led to a goal.
Longley is on his knees and under pressure from Tetlow. Devils don't win that battle, and the Panthers get it out of the zone. Richardson, Fournier, dumped to the corner for Benevolio to chase. Matheson gets there first. Matheson. He's had a very, very good first 20 minutes, Mark Matheson. There were maybe a few dissenters in the off-season who wondered whether he could get a job done, and there's a deflection call on that one. And no, sorry. There's no deflection on that one, and Jardine's going to sit for 2 for delay of game.
Yeah, he knew straight away on that one. He was just under a little bit of pressure, but he had time just to try and play that one low off the boards. He'll actually try and go high and off the glass and out. That works. It's a very successful, not the most fancy play, but it works. But you're always risking playing it straight over the glass. Luckily, no one in the crowd is hurt.
So the Panthers go back on the power play. And 0 for 1, but they didn't have very long in which to work last time. Deutsch into Haddad. Haddad pokes it on to Dixon, and Dixon will just want to take time off the clock, and he has Morrison for support as well. Morrison with a drive.
Yeah, Malmquist did well there as well. As soon as Haddad pokes that one, Malmquist turns to the right to make sure that when Stephen Dixon picks that puck up, it's very difficult for him to keep his momentum, to maybe go on a breakaway, force him to turn around. It's just that body positioning away from the puck can sometimes really change the outcome of a play.
Joey Haddad again winning the puck back for his team, takes a hit in there. And it's a penalty killing masterclass from Joey Haddad at the moment, and Bounds has to this time join in on the act.
Yeah, very awkward hit there against Brett Bellini. He's going down into the tunnel. It'll be interesting to keep an eye on him, see if he returns on that one. As Joey Haddad's pushing him into the boards there, unfortunately his head does make contact with the boards, and as Haddad's momentum goes with him, it just sort of sandwiches in between. It'll be interesting to see if Bellini comes back. It'll also be interesting to see if that one gets an extra look.
Hansen. Richardson trying to get there, and Myers does get there and away. There's 55 seconds remaining on the power play for the Panthers. Connolly forward into the corner. Hansen up against Batch. Josh Batch operates as a defenseman on the penalty kill for the Devils, as they get another good clearance, and it's been a pretty solid penalty kill. 25 seconds left on it for the Panthers to get one here though. Connolly. Hansen. Hansen straight in, and Barnes has to make a big save. Connolly tried to get the puck straight back in the danger area, and it's come out, and that will kill the penalty as Jardine is back on the ice. 4 minutes remaining in the first period. Bentivolio to Fournier. Bentivolio, short side, doesn't find the target. Myers, McMonigal. Fournier through traffic. Connolly with a block before he got to Carr.
Yeah, good work there from Connolly, just putting his body in the way to take that one away from his goaltender's troubles, and just really force the Devils to rethink their strategy, because they're not doing a good job of getting pucks past the defenseman. They're really collapsing down low, helping out Kevin Carr a lot, and it's paying off for them so far. Longley
sends it down towards Pope. Pope up against Fick. Fick comes away with it. Fournier center ice. Fournier trying everything just to get puck possession back, and he's doing enough to cause a bit of unease in the Panthers' defense. Now Longley. Too many white jerseys around him, and his pass goes astray. Haddad. 2:45 left in the first. Haddad. Sneaking away. Jardine. Batch. Still with Josh Batch. Deutsch sends it over the blue line. That's an easy one for Carr, just a blocker away with 2:08 left in this first period.
Yeah, one thing's really stood out with the Nottingham Panthers so far is their defence are just so calm on the puck. The Devils, they're trying to come with that high forward to forecheck like the Panthers have done all game long so far. But the Panthers, they're not really being fazed by it at all. Just there, you see Adam Deutsch, 3 red jerseys around him, calm as you like, gets it out the zone. Really good work from him.
Jardine. Bentivoglio. Jardine will take over again. And this face-off's going to come just in front of the Panthers netminder.
Yeah, just an update on Brett Pelini. I'm not sure if we're going to see him return to the ice. The Panthers trainers just come out and asked for one of the Devils trainers to come have a look at him as well, because that's what the Devils do. They help them out with their medical attention as well. They help every club out here. So if there's another look going in, I'm not sure we're going to see Pelini back.
Jardine through a host of bodies and just past the post. Carr didn't see it till very late on. Jardine again, this time off target. Blair Riley was trying to get hold of this puck, and now Jardine under pressure, and the Panthers hassle their way into a rush of their own. And again they turn over the puck well here, but the Devils deal with the danger. Martin. 1:20 left in the first. Bentivoglio. Chance for the Devils, and they don't put it away. Martin had all of the net available, and the puck floats over the bar. I'm not sure if someone got a touch on that or whether Martin just misfired. We'll take another look when we can.
Yeah, it's the second time unlucky there for Joey Martin. It was a good save initially from Kevin Carr, but a bit too calm from Martin, and I think he thought he had way too much time to try and lift that one over the glove of Carr, who was out of position. I don't know if it took a deflection. If it doesn't, it's not a good look for Martin.
Here gets there in front of Fournier. Hansen. Could the Panthers double their advantage before the end of the period? There's 35 seconds left for them to work. Back up against the boards. Reddick comes away with it. Reddick's trying to move forward, and now this is just off the boards. That will be an icing call with 12 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Gleason Fournier and Mike McNamee just not connecting well there on that one. McNamee just a little bit slow coming back in. Didn't really have the momentum to pick that puck up that Fournier thought he has. That's going to go all the way down for icing.
We see the replay here. No, that's just a fan shot. I wondered whether Carr had thrown a poke check or something above, but that's just an uncharacteristic misfire from Joey Martin. Bulmer's looking at the clock. There's nothing more to be done here in the first period. A first period that has lived up to our pre-match hype. Two very confident, slick teams going head to head, and the only difference was the Mark Matheson goal, picking up the rebound after Bounds had made the initial save, throwing it top shelf, and it's a slender 1-0 advantage for the visitors.
Yeah, and I'd say a deserved advantage going into the second period as well. I think they've been absolutely phenomenal tonight. They survived a bit of a tough start because the Devils came with a lot of intensity, a lot of fire, really searching to keep this crowd in the game early with that early potential goal. Couldn't find it. Carr stood strong. They did well on the penalty kill as well, the Panthers, and then with that one goal, really turned things around for them. They played with a lot more confidence as soon as Matson puts them 1-0 up, and I think going into the second period, they're going to be the much, much happier team.
The players will be back after this short message from the Nottingham Building Society, headline sponsor of the Nottingham Panthers. Are you saving for your first home and thinking about getting on the property ladder? Are you aged 18 to 39? Would you like to see how you could get up to £1,000 free per tax year for your first home? Let us tell you about the Lifetime ISA. The Lifetime ISA is a savings account for 18 to 39-year-olds who want a little extra help with their future savings goals. You can use it for your first home, or wait until you're 60 and use your savings for retirement. The government will give you a 25% bonus on your savings. So you save £100, you get £25. You save £4,000, which is the maximum per tax year, you get £1,000 free, paid straight into the account, plus interest. You can open an account with just £10 online at thenottingham.com. Ineligible withdrawals are subject to a government charge of up to 25%. Check the terms and conditions for more information. Now back to the Nottingham Panthers.
Hey, it's highlights time. And this is an early opportunity for the Devils. Stephen Dixon rips a slap shot there right off the crossbar. Beats Kevin Carr, doesn't beat his friendly red post. Other than that, Carr's been terrific today. As you see, he comes up with a big save straight after. Devils enjoyed a lot of time in the offensive zone early on, had a couple of power play opportunities as well, but couldn't make them pay, and the Panthers doing a great job. They don't come up with a goal there, but if you watch, a shot goes in low, looking for that rebound for the guy on the right-hand side. Right idea from the Panthers, just didn't quite work out for them then, but if they were patient, they'll get one soon, and you'll see one soon. Carr with an aggressive poke check there just to stop the Devils from having any chance at goal, and McNamee just putting one straight to the blocker of Carr. He's been very, very solid in this game, as this is really where the Panthers started turning things around. Julian Talbot just poking that one in just for fun measure after the whistle, but after that, Panthers, they really turned up the heat with their offense. And as I say that, we'll carry on with some Devils offense. There we go, Panthers offense. Good shift here from Keelepine, just puts a shot there, handcuffs Ben Bounds a little bit. Really has to fight to get that puck as Brett Bulmer just puts one out in front. Julian Talbot tries a lovely move, playing that between his legs, can't get it to go. Bounds with what ended up being a routine save, and the Devils moving the puck quite well there. Can't find a way past Kevin Carr. And this is the chance for the Panthers. Great turnover there from Brett Bulmer, I believe it was. Shot low there from Captain Sam Herr. Mark Maston out in front, not going to make any mistake on that one. You watch this on the slow-mo now. Takes the puck, moves it to his forehand, and calm as you like, bar down. Ping! Devils did try and fight back in the first period, but couldn't quite get anything to really trouble Kevin Carr until late on when Joey Martin, as you'll see, I'm sure. I think we got that. Panthers really enjoying some good pressure at the end of that first period. You see now Jake Hansen putting one out in front of Talbot, and Bounds with a good blocker save. And this is a chance for Joey Martin. You'll see, if he was a school teacher, you'd call him Mr. Sitter. Calm as you like, over the bar. And we'll welcome back Gaz.
Thank you very much, Charlie, for talking us through those highlights. And we're straight back into action. The start of the second period, puck has dropped. Team talks has happened. And here we go. Unfortunately, the Christmas Gremlins have destroyed our clock. So I will continue to try and make as many announcements about time as I can.
Not just a commentator, also a Big Ben impressionist.
I was very thankful the person who created Big Ben wasn't called Richard. Connolly. Away from Haddad. Still with Connolly. And he has been fantastic with the puck at his stick tonight, Connolly. Driving his team forward as Richardson has to skate away from trouble and does. Batch. Haddad. Bulmer can't collect. Richardson. Dixon. Settled for Haddad, who's now found Benevolio, but Benevolio wasn't aware of the danger around him. Golovkovs. Bulmer. Deutsch. Still with Deutsch. Right to challenge Matheson. Malmquist. Now it's come back to Deutsch, and Morrison just takes the sting out of that, but turned over again, Malmquist. But it's the Devils this time. Managed to get a foothold on that puck.
Yeah, look at the energy there from Jake Hansen. Straight off the bench and straight on the forecheck there. The Devils, they think they got a potential breakout coming, but Hansen really stuffed that one.
Here with a shot and Bounds with a save. The Panthers were asking for a penalty there. And it's actually going to be a misconduct the other way. Jake Hansen was just too vociferous in asking for that one, and he's going to sit for two instead.
Yeah, he was mouthing off, I think it was Matt Rose, all the way down the ice there after what looked to me like incidental contact, which led to him falling to the ice. Don't think there was any penalty coming against the Devils there. He obviously thought different, gave the referee a piece of his mind, and referee's going to stick up for himself. Give the Devils a power play on this one.
Devils 0 for 2 so far tonight. Well, look to try and get one on the board. McMonigal. Confirmed as a 2-minute abusive official penalty. Frustrating for coaches, for players to take those. They're highly avoidable. Dixon. Haddad. Haddad again. McMonigal through traffic and hits the back boards and the glass. Come back to McMonigal at the blue line. Haddad. Morrison. Good puck movement by the Devils, but they can't find the killer pass.
Yeah, you can see what the Panthers are doing on that penalty kill. They're really double teaming Joey Haddad. They know how dangerous he is in that right circle, just making sure they can take away that option. Sam Herr was all over him on that last shift. He's really trying to neutralize Haddad's effectiveness on the power play, and he's doing it well so far.
45 seconds remain on the power play for the Cardiff Devils. Fournier. Martin with a shot. Carr called into action for the first time in this second period. Stands tall. 30 seconds remain on the power play. Pope. Martin. Fournier with a quick one, and that's blocked into the netting.
Yeah, Kevin Carr's been very calm in his own net, just making sure that any chance he gets, he directs away from the goal. He's got really good rebound control, and that one just blocked as that went out of play. Gets a whistle, calms things down for his teammates.
.12 seconds left on the man advantage. Riley couldn't get that back to point, and that's going to kill the rest of this penalty. Betteridge into the zone, and now Hansen returns to action, and the puck goes straight to him. Deutsch. drive from Hansen, saved by Bounds. Martin. Martin. Breaks to Matheson. High stick that sends that on, but Bentavolio cuts that off. Now there's a chance for the Devils. Myers is through! Saved by Carr! On the breakaway, Matthew Myers couldn't connect and execute. And for a second there, the Panthers almost gave possession straight back to the Devils. And it's going to be a chance that Carr again is sent away. Reddick. Duggan. He's got Reddick for support. Tried to find him. Deflected off of a skate of the defenseman. And now Duggan again. Tried to go back into Reddick, but it breaks nicely for Julian Talbot. Golovkovs. Golovkovs again. Connolly. Here through, and it's found its short side on Bounds. Through a host of bodies, it's 2-0 to the Panthers.
Yeah, it was great work to set this one up from George Golovkovs, just keeping that puck down low. He finds Brian Connolly, who puts that one into the wheelhouse there. Julian Talbot, he's going to take that shot. Two bodies out in front. It's Brett Bowman, Sean McMonagle really taking the vision away there from Ben Bounds. It's going to creep past his blocker. Short side goal, 2-0 Panthers.
There's Julian Talbot with the finish. And Bounds was absolutely unsighted.
Yeah, once again on that last play as well, you see Sam Jardine trying to get that puck deep into the zone, but he just puts that one into the Devils bench. That's something that the Panthers are doing well. They're really forcing the Devils to rush the puck. They're forcing them to dump the puck in the zone. They're not giving them much chance to get anything going. And whenever they do get across the blue line, they're being stuffed out very, very quickly.
Tetlow. McNamee under pressure from Tetlow. Good stick from McNamee though to break the puck clear. Jardine. McNamee tries to get around Tetlow again. There's a little personal battle developing between these two, and McNamee has Longley for support. Longley goes over the bar. Morrison. Jardine.
Yeah, Matt Pope wanted the puck there, but he is stationary there. He wants to move his feet if he wants to get a chance of Jardine feeding him on that one.
Longley eased away by Guy Lepine. Shot comes in, chest wide of the bar. Hansen. Matheson. 12:55 remains in the second period. And you get the sense the Devils need to give the Panthers something a little bit different to think about. Here's Haddad. Haddad, all of his size and strength there. Richardson. Batch. Haddad. Haddad back and forth right from Aaron Deutsch. Lovely turn and move by Batch. Haddad trying to escape the attentions of Matheson now. Excellent strength again by Haddad, and just in the end is going to take a 2-minute tripping penalty. And sometimes you don't get the luck you deserve.
Yeah, just undoes all the hard work he's just done on that last play. Send William Chris to the shops. Not William Chris, what about Adam Deutsch to the shops. on that one, just really turns him inside out. And then afterwards, as soon as that puck comes away from him, just out of frustration, just trips Sam Hearn, and Panthers about to go on the power play unless they can come up with something here.
And that's going to be offside, so they won't. And Hearn needs to be careful here because he's talking to the linesman. He doesn't want to give away the advantage that the Panthers are about to have.
Yeah, James Irons said the linesman just letting him know just to calm things down. Acknowledging he may have stepped over the line on that one, but if you watch here now on the penalty to Joey Haddad, it's great work from Mark Matheson. And then Joey Haddad just puts his stick there. You're always going to get a tripping call on that one. Right call there. I think the referees, to be fair, tonight have been spot on.
Richardson rims it around the boards. Carr is going to be needed to play sweeper here, which he does admirably. Golovkov's with speed. .125 remaining on the power play chance. Riley putting Bulmer under pressure. Deutsch. Matheson. Bulmer. Richardson with a long clearance. 1 minute left on the power play. Mark Lewis using his size and strength, and this time executes well. The Devils have not allowed the Panthers to settle in the offensive zone at all. 33 seconds remaining for the Panthers to get something from this power play.
Yeah, excellent job on the penalty kill from the Devils. They're not really allowing the Panthers any time on the puck. As soon as they get across that blue line, there's a guy hounding them straight away. They're playing a risky strategy, being so aggressive on the penalty kill, but it's worked out well for them so far.
Connolly. Five seconds left on Haddad's penalty. It's going to be a high stick call, so the face-off will remain in the Panthers zone as well.
Yeah, Brian Connolly touching that one up there just after, I think it was Bulmer maybe tipped that one down the ice with a high stick. So right call there to go for the high stick, give the Devils the offensive zone face-off. Right after what was a fairly disappointing power play, that's the exact opposite of what Nottingham needed.
Lapine. Rakowicz gets in front of McMonagle here. And Rakowicz really putting the burst of speed on there. Fournier. McNamee. Fick. Pope is the furthest man back for the Devils and almost turned his way into trouble, but eventually gets something on the puck, but that's going to come to a Panthers jersey in Fick. And now the Panthers look to maybe increase their lead even further. Malmquist. Matheson. Bounds with a save. Deutsch. Cut out by Fournier. Pope. Here sends it right back so the Panthers can get to work on the forecheck again, but both teams are going for a change.
Yeah, Devils get lucky there as well, because they had a lot of tired legs on the ice. Gleason, Fournier, Sean McMonagle have been on the ice for quite some time. Really need to get a change And with that, the Panthers, they also need a change after a bit of fatigue setting in. If they had more fresh guys on there, they'd held the Devils in their own zone much longer.
Morrison puts it in to the danger area. Matheson's stick must have been over the crossbar, and was.
Yeah, very late call on that one, but right call. So that was clearly high sticks.
7:48 remains in the second period. Nottingham 2, Cardiff 0. You sense the Devils need to get on the board sooner rather than later, as Carr has to cover that up. Good work from Haddad again, and Haddad tonight has just been the driving force of the Devils offensively.
Yeah, you can see Andrew Lord's really trying to change things up now. They're 2 goals down, so he's going to try and mix up his lines, and he's done a good job here with Dixon, Blair Riley, and Joey Haddad. 3 big power forwards, 3 guys who can all bury the puck and finish hits as well. So aggressive tactic there from Andrew Lord.
Morrison's going to skate over to that puck first. Riley. Golovkov does well, but it breaks for Haddad. Haddad shoots. Carr with a save. Bounces aggressively off of the glass, and Carr pounces on it behind the goal line.
Yeah, he does a really good job there as well, tracking the puck. As soon as that one just trickles off his body and hits the glass, he's aware of where it is straight away, turning to face it. He knows that he's the furthest man back. He needs to get a whistle on that one. He needs to get his glove down, because that line, Dixon, Haddad, Riley, that's a very scary line.
Fournier. This one is going to go for icing. And hooray, the clock has returned and will be somewhat accurate.
It's not our usual clock. Every now and then you lose your favourite watch, you have to wear your spare one. That's what we're doing right now.
Officials not happy with this face-off. They'll have to take it again. Fournier. Long leg. Fanned on that shot from Richardson. Horvat. Collected on the second attempt. He's a neat little 1-2, and now Lakovic is away. Martin couldn't take that in his stride. Laid off, and that shot didn't have anywhere near the venom that they would have liked, and Bounds makes the save.
Yeah, it just rolls off his stick there. I think it was John Rowe took the shot in the end. If he gets a bit more power on that, gets that settled down a little bit more, that's possibly the third goal, because that was a lovely move from Lakovic as well, coming across the blue line, just to drop that one to the right hand side. No one really covering John Rowe on that side there, and it's just unfortunate for him, he can't connect enough with the shot.
Riley's all alone, and Tetlow comes across. Stop that shot, get it on Carr.
Yeah, Riley a little bit slow there, trying to wait for the shooting lane to open, and Tetlow closes that one down brilliantly. Just gets his stick in a way, deflects that one up and over the glass. Nothing to trouble Carr there.
McNamee. Tetlow forward. It's broken for McNamee. One-timer and a goal! Pope was all alone in the slot and made no mistake firing it past the Nottingham netminder. It's 2-1.
Great determination on that last shift from the Cardiff Devils to stick with it. Josh Tetlow was doing a fantastic job just keeping the puck there and trying to get it out the zone. Unfortunately, the Panthers can't quite get it over the blue line, and it springs loose to Mike McNamee, puts that right in the wheelhouse of Matt Pope, and that's a brilliant one-timer past Kevin Carr. No chance for the goaltender, and it's 2-1.
There's not many players as deadly in that area of the ice in the Elite League as Matt Pope. This season, he has come with a clear improvement on many other facets of his game, but his goal scoring will always be there. Chance for the Devils, Dixon! Fanned on it. Here's Dixon again. Devils looking to put the foot on the gas. Batch goes down. Some sort of collision happening off the puck. Haddad. Another collision with Dixon. A stick has been lost from here. He goes to pick it up. Morrison. Matheson using all of his experience here, but Dixon and Batch are in close pursuit. Haddad and Carr this time plucks it out of the air.
That's something the Panthers need to watch right now. Pope just scored for being left wide open in the slot, and they just leave Joey Haddad, the leading goal scorer in the league, wide open as well there. And Kevin Carr, credit to him, that's a brilliant save. He has no time to react to that one, just manages to stop that one, and no rebound as well. Great stop from him.
Focusing on your point there, Ollie, the body language of Tim Wallace on the Panthers bench is basically, why have you just left the league's top goal scorer in the exact same position you left the previous guy? He was given a berating to his team, and it could get good for the Panthers the other way. But that's a good recovery from Jardine. But here's Fick. Remember how dangerous the Panthers are offensively themselves. Bulmer. Now Connolly. Lovely move from him. His pass was a little bit loose, and Fournier's taken over. That was a good shift from the Panthers, just to give the Devils a reminder that they are in the ascendancy here, and that pass is behind Joey Martin. To allow Golovkos to feed Bulmer. Betteridge. Guy Lepine. Bit of a wild shot from him, but a good area that he got himself into. That's hit the net in 4:14 left in the second.
Yeah, Devils goal there. Assist to Mike McNamee means he's on an 11-game point streak right now. 5 goals, 6 assists in that spell. What a signing he's turned out to be.
Monagle around the boards. McNamee got a little something on that, which has negated the icing. Lepine. That Devils goal has awoken the tempo of this game once more. The Panthers know that they need to get another one to try and give themselves a bit of respite, and the Devils know that the momentum that they've tried to carve out, they need to try and capitalize on.
Yeah, the Devils are playing with a lot more confidence since that Matt Pope goal. You can see them there really calming on the puck, calming in neutral zone as well, trying to take away any opportunity the Panthers have of generating offense of their own. But that's what the Devils need to keep doing in the later stage of the second period.
Long leg. Long leg on Carr. That was a juicy rebound that we haven't seen Carr leave many of. But no red jersey to capitalize.
Yeah, I think that the sting out a long lay shot was taken from a stick of a Panthers defenseman. But Carr, juicy rebound there. He hasn't given up too many, like you said there, guys. Luckily for him, no red jersey around to jump on that one and tap it in.
Richardson. Haddad. Still with Haddad. Good stick check though from Matheson, and that is a fascinating battle between Haddad and Matheson tonight. I think the winner of the battle is us getting to watch it. Fournier. Fournier through, and that's going to be a tripping call. Hansen returns to the box, and at the closing stages of the second period, a big moment maybe.
Yeah, trip or a slash, either one deserved on that one. You could hear the contact the stick made from up here on the gantry. If you're watching now, as Forney's going to pick this one up and try and take it out the zone with a bit of speed. You watch him, Hansen there just straight on the legs there, tripping goal. Clear as day, gives the Devils an opportunity late on.
But the Panthers' penalty kill has been very good tonight. They'll be confident that they won't be breached on this attempt. Riley. Crowd asking for another penalty, not given. Martin hit the boards. Pope. Fournier. McNamee, and that's a vital stick as that puck was on its way to Joey Martin and possibly on the way to the back of the net. Riley tried to put it across the crease, and now we get a little to and fro in.
Yeah, Riley wants an explanation as to why that wasn't called there. The fans are letting the referees know their thoughts about that one. We'll have to see another replay of that if we have it. That looked very, very dangerous to me. It looked very borderline. As Joey Martin is luckily not too ill affected after that one, but it'll be interesting to see that again.
1:25 remains on the power play for the Devils. Pope. Pope! Another good save from Carr, but Matt Pope is ghosting in through. So here's the Martin incident.
I'm on the fence. It's close enough to the boards for it to be dangerous, but it's not textbook boarding.
Riley back to Fournier. Riley. Martin. Riley. Fournier takes a couple of knocks off a couple of bodies, and now it's back to Fournier at the blue line. Riley and Fournier playing catch at the moment. Now Martin. Pope. Pope through traffic looking for McNamee. McNamee bats it back into the corner. 33 seconds left on the power play for the Devils. Can they find the equalizer on this power play attempt? Pope, it's opened up a little bit for him, and he was looking for the redirect from McNamee. Martin, lovely find from him, and he hits the iron. 15 seconds left on the power play. Martin again. Carr this time doesn't need the post to help him.
Calm as you like glove save there for Kevin Carr as well. Really good job from him. He's got that glove working very well tonight on that shot. It's a very quick shot from Joey Martin to be able to just glove that down. It's almost like a baseball catcher in his stance there, and the way he manages to control that and not give up a juicy rebound.
10 seconds of power play time left. The Devils need to win this draw. They do just about. McMonigal. Haddad coming in, can't hit the target. Power play has expired, and Richardson has to be careful as Hansen's behind him. And this has allowed the Panthers to come in. It's a 2-on-1. They can use it quickly. And it doesn't quite come off for them. Bentivoglio. Here with the chance, just wide of bounds. McMonigal's put that into the glove of bounds. Right at the end of the second period, the Panthers almost got their 2-lead advantage back.
Yeah, great response after that penalty kill as well, because the Devils were looking very dangerous with the man advantage. As soon as Hansen comes back on to the ice, he's straight back involved in the action, putting pressure on Mark Richardson and helping the Panthers get the puck into the Devils' offensive zone to close out this period. At times tonight, the Devils, their defense has looked a little bit all over the place. Did so on that last one, and Panthers very close to capitalizing.
Connolly through the crease. Is there a chance late on in this period? for the Panthers. They've got it in the right area. Mark Richardson. There'll be no more goals in this one, but there were 2 more goals in that period. Julian Talbot doubled the lead for the Panthers with a shot through a host of bodies, which totally unsighted bounds, but it was Matt Pope who had the freedom of Cardiff in the slot, who fired a one-timer past Kevin Carr, which has given the Devils hope that they can get something from this game in the 3rd period.
Yeah, I think going into the 3rd period, Panthers up 2-1. That's the right scoreline for the game. I think the Panthers have been a lot more clinical, a lot more consistent throughout the game. They're really holding their own. They tend to hold their own in this building a lot, to be fair, much to the delight of their fans, not so much to the delight of the Devils fans. But you know, I think the Panthers, they've come here to play. They've got a good team. They're doing very well. The Devils at times just look a little bit all over the place, but if they can just put it all together in the 3rd, it's going to be a very exciting end.
Stick with us to see what happens in the 3rd period. Can the Devils eat into the lead of the Panthers? Will the Panthers take away their 2nd victory from the Viola Arena this season? We'll find out. Don't go anywhere.
There's a lot of things that I cannot disclose, obviously.
Every time when you're on the ice, you just like in the back of your mind, you hear Tim's voice shouting at you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Enough, Tim.
And then I don't even know why or how I said it, but I said, "You want to go?" And he's like, "Yes."
I was Googling, I was like, is this a scam? Like, is this real? I had never heard of it. And so I Googled it, it seemed legit. There's a lot of very, very cool athletes that are inducted into this Hall of Fame.
And then, you must be dreading me mentioning this, the 24th of February 2015 comes around.
This is another blackout moment for this segment.
It's not allowed to be a blackout moment. And then the next big thing that happens is that Corey gets hurt and has to go behind the bench. Was there a difference
Thank
between
God.
Corey the...
And we're back now for some 2nd period highlights. There are quite a few of them as well, with 2 goals in that period. As Sam Hurst starts off the highlights with a good shot there. Devils responding there with a shot of their own.
We see here a shot coming in again on Carr, and Carr the busiest netminder in that 2nd period, Ollie.
Yeah, the busiest netminder in the entire game. I think he's looking at the shot totals. He's faced 30, stopped 29. That's usually 3 periods worth of work, not 2. So he's having a good one.
And none more important or more impressive than that one. Just there, Matthew Myers all alone.
And Julian Talbot there, just with the 2nd goal of the night for the Panthers. You're watching now, McMonagle and Bulmer right out in front. Bounds can't really see anything there. And now we're just going to slip past his blocker. Just a really, really good shot and a really good goal.
It was, and you saw from the top of the goal camera there how unsighted Bounds was. And for a time it looked like the Panthers had the bit between their teeth and they were going to make it even worse for the Devils.
Yeah, they had a lot of opportunities in that period. They're not dominating the score, the shot totals at all. We'll come back to that point after that bullet of a goal there from Matt Pope. Lovely shot, no chance for Carr.
Absolutely not. So such a powerful shot, it knocked McMonagle's helmet off from 50 paces away.
Yeah, I think that's responsible for some of the gale force winds we're having down here in South Wales.
And we'll see it from here. Carr was set, but by the time he had put his pad and his blocker out, it's already past him.
And if you watch, this is just shortly after there. It's a great save from Carr just to not give up any rebound opportunity, but dangerous there from the Panthers, leading Joey Haddad wide open in that situation.
Indeed, and it was Tim Wallace who really screamed at his bench to tighten up, and they still didn't track Pope, although this is a power play for the Devils at this part of the game.
Yeah, and credit to the Panthers on the penalty kill as well. They've been doing a really good job, because the Devils over the last couple of games, their power play has been more or less unstoppable, operating around 28%, thanks in large part to what they've been doing over the last couple of weeks. But the Panthers are keeping their shape a lot as well. They're forcing the puck out wide. They're not allowing the Devils to have any opportunities in the slot, and that's some of the teams have struggled with it against the Devils' power play.
Indeed they have, and I found Nottingham to be very organised this entire game, and they're going to be organised again for this last 20 minutes. There were a couple of lapses that we saw, one for the Pope goal, one for the Joey Haddad chance. They can't allow to give the Devils another one or two of those chances, because the Devils do have the power to punish them. A fascinating last period of hockey to come here. And the Panthers get us underway with a face-off win. Richardson. Martin's going to stand up his man and win the puck. Bentivoglio. Into Martin. Martin with a between the legs play, doesn't find this intended target. The Devils are going to need the crowd as well in this last 20 minutes. Fick. Malmquist. Up against Jardine. Haddad. Still with Haddad. Still with Haddad, just about. Up against Deutsch. And eventually, Haddad can't go anymore. Well, he appeared from somewhere there in the play. Batch. Strong work from the Devils to win puck possession back. Matheson stretching but can't quite make it. Jardine pinned up by Hansen. And the Panthers get it away.
Yeah, Tim Wallace is doing a good job matching his defensive pairings against Joey Haddad. Every single time Haddad's out on the ice, it's that Deutsch and Matheson partnership that's out there to just try and stop anything that he's doing. They've done a great job tonight.
Jardine glides his way over the blue line. Pope. Back to McNamee. McNamee still with it. Long lay. Try to feed McMonigle. McNamee strong, Pope strong. Longlay's come through, and now McNamee will pick up the loose puck. Try to find Pope back door and can't. It was the wrong handiness for Pope. He was trying to swing a backhand at it. Would have got much more control on the forehand if it had been the other side. Longley. It's been a good early tempo to the third period from the Devils, though. McNamee. Never really seemed to be in full control of that puck, but eventually starts something. Bulmer. Bentivoglio into McMonigle.
Seems like such a minor detail, but the Panthers can really capitalize, because Fournier's got a bit of an equipment issue right now. He's got those ankle protectors on the side of his skates, and one of them's coming off. He's potentially going to stand on the Velcro.
Martin has a stick check put on him, and the net moves. For a second, it looked like it might open up for the Devils captain, but a good recovery from who else but Mark Matheson.
Yeah, Matheson, he's hardly put a foot wrong so far tonight. He's got the opening goal of the game. He did a fantastic job to go bar down on that one. Love seeing a bar down goal. But, you know, he's been absolutely phenomenal for the Panthers since coming over from the Steelers. Very, very happy for him.
Certainly not the shadow of the play we saw last year at a admittedly miserable Steelers locker room. Richardson. Martin. Trying to get Riley free on the right wing, but intercepted. Jardine. Jardine seemed in two minds as to what he wanted to do there. Now it's sprung for the Panthers through Hansen. Lapine. Strong skate through from here. Hansen. Hey, tight at the post, and Bounds had to be really solid, which he was.
I don't think anyone quite knows where that puck went there, as we see it emerge from between the legs of Ben Bounds, man of many talents.
Myers. Put it into the path of Fournier. Fournier can't get through the white wall. The Viola crowd doing its best to get behind the team. Haddad. Haddad couldn't play his way through trouble. Now McMonagle's got a bit of a problem, and Bounds has to come to the rescue. What a pivotal save that could be in the context of this game, as Haddad tries to get around Fick and can't. Morrison. Lovely pass forward for McNamee, who had Longley to his right, but Fick intercepted the pass. And we've got a possible shortening of the bench here, as Reddick is taking a defensive shift now. So it'll be interesting to see what that does to the Devils' forward lines, but they need a goal.
Yeah, looking at the Devils bench, I think Fournier spotted the equipment issue I was mentioning a couple of moments ago, so I think that's why he's not out there right now, and possibly why Reddick's dropped back to defense. Whether or not it's a tactic the Lord's going to do for this third period, just keep Reddick back there, try and shorten the forward units, I don't know, but it'll be interesting to keep an eye on.
Yeah, good spot on the equipment issue there, Ollie. Talbot. Connolly. Bulmer. Holland to Bulmer again. Matheson. Back to the point. Riley has to come out and attack the puck carrier, and does. McMonigle off the glass. Hansen up against McMonigle. Riley finds space now for Bendevolio, who finds Martin. Martin got stood up well by Fick, and Fick did enough to make Martin assess his options. Sam here putting it back in the danger area. Fournier. Riley. Richardson. Dixon. Dixon around Hansen. Dixon elects to just chip and chase this one. It's going to be no icing on the play. It's just going to be a battle for the puck, which Fournier wins and takes it into his stride. Haddad. Jardine wide of the net. Fournier through. This time Carr has to make the save. Fournier elects to try and put it behind Carr's net, but it's broken for Panthers, who turn it over in their own zone. They did not want to do that. Jardine, Batch. Wrap around attempt. Carr does enough to keep it away.
Yeah, Dell's doing a good job of just keeping the puck in the zone there, but Panthers are sticking to their assignments well there, especially against Joey Haddad. Anytime he's on the puck, on the ice, he's not got any room to move. The Panthers have done a very good job just cancelling him out of this game.
Panthers do enough to see the puck creep over the blue line, but Duggan wants to hit right back. Talbot. Reddick. Back in the forward line now, so it must have been that equipment issue which you alluded to, Ollie, that was the reason he took that shift on the back end. Devils can't quite make it stick in the offensive zone. Bulmer. And Bounds has to hold on.
Yeah, good work there from McMonagle just to recover and put his stick in a way to take the sting out of that shot from Brett Bulmer. Bulmer hasn't got on the score sheet tonight, but he's been very close a couple of times, playing with a lot of confidence after what was admittedly a very poor start to the year. 10 goals in all competitions now. He's back to the Bulmer that we saw before with Fife, and the Panthers, they're going to be very happy about that.
Pope. To McNamee, but McNamee had a little bit too much to do. Deutsch. Malmquist. Good sticks from Richardson, but it's only going to slow Hansen down. It's not going to stop him. Chance, and it's just wide. Mark Richardson does incredibly well to play his way out of trouble. Riley. Riley around Fick. Riley didn't have the support around him to find the pass. McMonagle up against Betteridge. Betteridge winning this battle at the moment, and it comes to nothing. We're in the final 10 minutes of the third period. Riley. Kept in by Mark Lewis. Shot comes in, Carr with a save. Bendevolio and McMonagle probably got in the way of Joey Martin there, as both players made a desperate play for the puck, and Bounds has to now be alert at the other end. Turned over by the Panthers. Matheson, time and space for him, he's walking in, and Bounds holds on. There's a little nudge, and that is not going to go unnoticed or unpunished.
Yeah, a little bit of afters after the whistle there. Just tensions boiling over in a close game late in the third period, but got to shout out Oliver Betteridge on that last shift. Great work from him just to outmuscle Sean McMonagle to get body position to go in on a partial breakaway. McMonagle could have been a call for potential trip in on that one, but the referees didn't think so, and Betteridge didn't let that phase him, stayed with the play, went down the other end, and as that puck springs loose into the slot area, Betteridge made a brilliant diving play just to poke that one away from two red jerseys. Potential goal saving move there.
Quite a shift. Jardine's long searching pass stopped at center ice. Pack back with the Panthers, and they'll be happy to kill as much time as they can in this area of the ice. Morrison. Dixon. Dixon looking for Batch, and Carr gets a poke check on it. Haddad. Still with Haddad. Jardine. Haddad. Jardine asking for the slap shot. Haddad just looking for some time and space in which to work. It's off the backboards, but it's not where I think he really wanted to put it, Haddad. Matheson with a chip and chase. Fournier has to recover, but he gets his pocket picked. Bounce saves, and it sticks under the arm.
Yeah, you can see the Devils are starting to take risks now in the final 10 minutes of this game. They need to get that goal quickly if they want to have a chance of getting a point out of this one, because the Panthers, whenever they got the puck in the Devils zone, they're looking very dangerous there. If you watch now, the puck just gets stripped away from Fournier by Sam Herr, just puts a backhand on net there. Nearly fools Bounds, who just has to stay tight to his post to take away that option.
Fick puts the puck on net, but it doesn't get to Bounds this time. McNamee to Longley. Longley trying to get there ahead of Fick. Fick does enough, and now there's a hit behind the play, and well, McNamee didn't have the puck, that's for sure. Pope. Pope is again impeded on his way through. Devils get possession. Richardson hauls his car into a save. Fournier has ice to skate into. Backhand play! Fournier! And it's all tied up here at the Viola.
Great pressure over the last couple of shifts from the Cardiff Devils, just ahead of the Panthers in their own zone. Fournier gets that one at the blue line. You think that option's going to be coming away from him as he gets it on the backhand, but if you watch Matt Pope out in front, just gets that body position on Danny Fick, and that's going to go past Kevin Carr, who's got no chance of seeing that one, and we're all tied up at 2.
It's going to be reviewed. Tim Wallace has used his review. That has come straight from the bench. That is a bench challenge.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's where Pope is in relation to the net on this one, as we get to see Kipper's head. Kipper, the proud father of the groom this weekend as well.
Indeed. The congratulations to Steve Newton and his beautiful bride from yesterday. I don't think there's anything there for me.
No, looking at that overhead there,
I can see why Tim Wallace has challenged it.
It's close.
If you've got a first look at this, then yeah, I can see why you would, but I just don't see. At the top of the paint, play comes in, absolutely nothing at all.
No, worth a challenge, but...
And it's a goal. As quick as you like. But hey, Tim Wallace gets one look at that. The time that's left, I can see why he's gone for that challenge.
Well, there's no question about challenging now, and that's the right call to make. It's close. Like, Pope is very close to the blue paint, but he doesn't impede Carr at all. But from where Tim Wallace is as well, in relation to the net, he doesn't have the luxury of that overhead camera. He doesn't have the luxury of seeing it a second time. He's got to see it in real time and make a decision, and that's exactly what he's done.
So 6:40 left in the third period. We're all square, but I sense, Ollie, that there's a game-winning goal in one of these teams before the end of 60 minutes. Matheson. John Rowe with a lovely pass is going to come into Bounds' glove.
Sean Morrison getting involved there with Ryan Horvath, who's not had the most impressive night in his Panthers early days of the Panther, but he's still getting used to the team, and I suppose 4 points in 4 games coming in tonight. That's pretty good.
Richardson around the boards to Haddad, but Haddad was put under pressure, and Richardson has to come and tidy that up for the Devils. Matheson takes a hit from Myers. What a frantic finish we're in for here. Jardine lays it back for Richardson. Helped out by Myers. Haddad. Connolly. Bulmer screaming for it on the right wing, but it's gone up through the middle. Golovkovs. Back to Matheson. Jardine needs to be alert. He is. And it's fallen kindly for Haddad. Searching for McNamee. Finding McNamee. McNamee saw Fournier. And now he loses possession of that puck. And I think for a second Hansen thought it was a teammate making the rush, but it was a Devils back checker.
Yeah, right idea. If there's someone there, that's a breakaway opportunity. Luckily for the Devils, no one there.
Morrison. Longley. Fournier. Still Fournier. This time it skips over Fournier, and McMonagle needs to be careful here. Martin. Riley. Longley. Longley pinned up against the boards by Deutsch. Deutsch has lost his stick in all of this. Back with Longley. There's a bit of clutching and grabbing going on between a host of players there. Desperate times. Neither team want to lose this one in regulation, but both teams know they're capable of winning it.
Exactly. I think both teams, they know exactly what threat the other offense poses, and they also need to be very sure defensively in this one. I think Adam Deutsch, despite the fact I've got his name wrong a couple of times tonight, he's been an absolute standout player for the Panthers. Shows it on that last shift. He's putting his body in the right position to take away the progress of the Devils' forecheck. Does owe anyone on the puck a lot so far tonight, and I think that Tim Wallace is going to be very happy with this number 95.
This is taking a ballooned deflection off of Matt Pope. Quickly shoveled around the boards for Bulmer. Devils couldn't quite keep it in the zone. Jardine. Hard dump around by him. Into Lakowitz. Lakowitz put under pressure. And now it's come to Jardine at the point. Plucked out of the air by Connolly, and now he's got his skate on. It's a 3-on-2 for the Panthers that they can execute quickly. Deflection, Bounds has to bat it out of the air, still loose at the top of Bounds, holds on. There are a host of bodies in there, and eventually it's whistled down. There's a quick look here. I think this is a bit closer than maybe we anticipate.
Yeah, Bounds does a good job to recover and bat that one out the air. Watch it now, Bowman's just going to put it in. Connolly gets the tip there. They're just trying their best just to bang that one away across the red line. You watch Lakovic just doing whatever he can to try and get that across the line. Doesn't look as though there's going to be reviewed though, and we'll see here.
No, that's really tight against the post with the skate. That could be a pivotal save there, Ollie.
Yeah, that's there's been a couple of them so far in the third period from Ben Bounds, and that's one of many he's going to have this season as well.
Myers tried to take over from Haddad, and another good defensive stick. Now here's Batch. Trying to bring it to Myers. Myers does get a little bit of piece on it. And just every time there's a battle now, there's just hunger and desire from both rosters. Hansen trying to get around Fournier. Richardson under pressure from two white jerseys. He needs help, and he finally gets it from Fournier. Batch off the boards. Coming into the last 2 minutes of the third period, a goal now for either team would likely settle it. McMonagle. Quick one around the boards, running as far as Fick. Morrison. Put right back in, up bounds, and it's loose! The execution just wasn't there at the vital time, but that goal was gaping.
Ben Bounds probably owes Sean Morrison a steak dinner after that save on the goal line there. Nearly tucked in. Sean Morrison comes in at the last second, but puts his stick in the way. Great stop from him.
Here come the Panthers again. You feel like the momentum's with them a little bit, but now here's Martin the other way for the Devils. Pope! Carr saves. It's come to Haddad. Now the Devils have it where they want it. Pope. Shot comes in from Dixon, and Carr eats it up.
Very well read there from Kevin Carr as well, because he thinks that Pope's maybe going to wind up and take that shot. Goes between his legs all the way to Stephen Dixon. He does a really good job recovering, pushing out to the edge of the blue paint there just to take away that option. Swallows it up in the gut. Really, really strong performance tonight from Kevin Carr, and that's just one of many brilliant saves he's made.
Haddad. Dixon takes over. Back to Haddad. Haddad with a cute little shot. Doesn't find the target. Jardine. And support from Dixon. Dixon's just going to fire this in for the chase. O'Reilly didn't quite have the lane in which to get there. Now the Panthers, do they have it on their stick for the final few seconds? Fournier sees it out. There's a lot of players on the ice there for a second. It looked like there may have been another too many men call on the Panthers. Stick check from Matthew Myers and a potential trip. It's all going on. Malmquist can't settle it down. Last few seconds he needed to shoot there to have any chance of getting one. It's going to end at the end of regulation, 2 apiece.
Yeah, both teams taking the deserved point. I think the way the Devils fought back in that third period to get themselves level on that one, a good shot from Fournier. They deserve to get a point out of this one, but for most of the game, the Panthers have they've controlled the tempo. They've had a lot of opportunities. They may not be out shooting the Devils. The Devils are heavily out shooting the Panthers at the last count I saw. But the Panthers, credit to them, just a great game of hockey by them.
It was a great game of hockey between both these teams, a real war of attrition. You could feel the longer it went on, the more they dug into their trenches, going back and forth, and we'll see a little collection of what's going on here in the third period. This is the goal. Fournier with a fantastic little backhand. Pope doing great work there as well.
Yeah, Pope just being a nuisance out in front of Kevin Carr. Worth the challenge from Tim Wallace, I think. That late in the game, game-tying goal. If you can maybe get that ruled out, from his angle, I can see why he thought that was worth a challenge.
Carr also complained, so from his perspective as well, he's looking at his netminder and kind of trusting him with that there. We'll see shortly a very, very close, well, 2 close chances. This is the first one where Bounds has that tight against the post. I don't think we'll have a chance to see the second one as the 3-on-3 looks about ready. What a goal-saving one that was. And we're getting straight back into 3-on-3. Neither of these teams want to mess about. Only they want to get at it. And what an exciting 3-on-3 this could be.
Yeah, if you look at the guys that the Devils have out there, Mark Richardson just being the defensive guy in this trio, Mike McNamee and Joey Martin. And the Panthers, they're responding with some big names of their own.
Martin with a blast over the bar. McNamee has fallen to Richardson, who tried to feed McNamee again. He didn't want to pull the trigger himself. And maybe he'll rue that one.
There's been a couple of times tonight that Mark Richardson should have just shot the puck. That one, take the shot, probably going in. It's a risky pass just to give that to Mike McNamee, especially with the weight on that pass as well. That could easily ring around the boards and send the Panthers on a 2-on-1 the other way.
Bulmer up against Fournier. Bulmer's got the jump on him, and it's going to be a penalty. Bulmer's cutting across bounds. So we're going to get a power play for the Panthers. They're going 4-on-3.
Yeah, Fournier, I think, going to the box for this one. Skating towards the bench. I don't think he thinks it is.
Maybe Haddad.
I think the referees are talking about potential penalty shot.
We'll see what happens here. It's a real strong huddle.
Huddle or cuddle?
Maybe a bit of both. It's cold out there. So 2 minutes for a slash. It is the Haddad slash at the end of that play that's been called. So a big chance for the Panthers to take the extra point. Dixon with a possible vital face-off win as Richardson rings that one down ice. Here's Matheson. I can't imagine him leaving the ice much for this 2-minute chance. Connolly. Drive from Connolly into the logo of bounds.
Yeah, good work from the Panthers early on this power play opportunity. 1 minute 28 to go on the man advantage for this one, but moving the puck well. They're not rushing anything either. They're making the Devils really follow the puck, trying to tire them out. It's late in the game. There's going to be fatigue setting in on both benches. If they can just be patient, get the shot to open up for them rather than force it, they can have success on the power play.
Dixon's going for a change. Richardson and Morrison stay out there. Hansen, that's going to be offside for the Panthers. They'll be disappointed in that one.
Yeah, Joey Martin just backing his way into Mark Matheson. He has to make that slight adjustment just to try and bump off him, but with that, Martin just forces him offside.
Bulmer. Bulmer earned this power play chance. Can he capitalize on it? He's not going to like that, giving it straight to Joey Martin, and Joey Martin looked for a route to goal there for a second. I think he fancied his chances with that shot, even from that far away. Martin over Golovkov, and Martin goes down, and the penalty is going to go against the Panthers. And Golovkov is absolutely incredulous. He needs to be careful. They've already had one abusive official penalty tonight.
Yeah, Tim Wallace is calling for a dive on this one. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it clearly because of where it happened along the boards, but it's great work from Joey Martin. If you watch there, the feet get tangled up there. I can see why Wallace is a bit unhappy.
But it's the hustle of Joey Martin keeping those feet moving when Golovkov maybe stopped moving his. Wallace is really not happy. And he's making his incredulous known. So for 48 seconds, we're going to go back to 3-on-3. When if no one scores, the Devils will then enjoy a short power play. You don't have time to take a breath in this one, do you? Talbot. Sam here with a lovely release pass back to Talbot. Good body position by Connolly to try and get the lane open for Sam here to move 14 seconds remain on the penalty to Joey Haddad. Now 7 seconds. So in 7 seconds time, as here's diving for that one. Bounds gambled on it. And now is a chance for the Devils the other way. They're back to full strength. Pope shoots into Carr. It's still loose and it's going to be thrown away. 1 minute of power play for the Devils now.
Yeah, just a little bit too patient on that one. He had the 4 against 2 option there. Joey Haddad coming back on the ice. Maybe play it back to him. He's got the hot stick so far. Hope maybe should have played that one off rather than shooting from a bad angle.
McMonagle to Haddad. Back to McMonagle. Martin. McMonagle shoots, and that is plucked out of the air eventually by Carr. I don't think he had it quite as much in his glove as the referee thought.
But he did a good job getting the glove on it as well, because that was tipped right in front of him as well. So good work from him to track that one down, glove it, get the whistle. So the Devils work with a 38-second power play now.
And they have also called a timeout, the Devils. I think Lord can sense that this is a vital 38 seconds. He knows that this is vital time that his team have in which to work.
Yeah, you can see he's got some guys on the ice right now who I'm assuming he's going to keep there. McMonagle's got a great shot from the point. Matt Pope's already got 1 goal tonight. Joey Haddad as well. 16 goals in all league action so far, 19 in all competitions. That's a group that you really want to have out on the ice right now, especially with a good face-off man like Joey Martin.
Big face-off draw.
As I mentioned about Martin taking the face-off, he's not doing it.
But he does pick up the puck. It is fallen for the Panthers. Chance for Betteridge, and he scores! The play broke down at the face-off. It's a short-handed winner for the Panthers.
That's just great recognition from the Panthers off that face-off. The Devils get tangled up, and Oliver Betteridge with a burst of speed just to get a step on Sean McMonagle, just drags that leg there, gets the body position, and just tucks that one just past Ben Bounds. He gets a little bit on it, not enough to stop that one from going into the back of the net, and Oliver Betteridge, overtime hero for the Panthers.
Indeed he was. And as the play broke down, I thought the pass, maybe it seemed a little bit too quick from the Panthers, considering that they had such a breakaway, but it turned out to be exactly the right time, as it just allowed Betteridge to make his mind up that he was going right in on net.
Yeah, it timed to perfection as well, that pass, because Sean McMonagle was in the process of just transitioning his body just to try and get to face all 3 attackers even. As he does that, McMonagle's then got to keep looking over his shoulder, see where that puck's gone. By the time he spots it, Betteridge is already half a step ahead of him. And to be fair to him, calm as you like finish. Great goal. He's had a great game as well as Oliver Betteridge, so I think he deserves that.
Well, what a fantastic game of hockey that was. The Devils fighting back from 2 behind to force overtime, and with the man advantage on the power play, the Panthers are the ones who strike and get a short-handed winner. Your prediction for man of the match for the Panthers, Ollie?
There's a few that could really take this one, but for me, I think with a superb performance in net, Kevin Carr faced so many shots, 40 odd in total, only allowing 2 in that game. He's a real difference maker for them tonight. I think he'll get a deserved man of the match nod.
Well, the Devils will be happy to keep a point streak going in the league, at least, and I'd take it to 6 games in a row, picking up at least a point, but they will be disappointed that that W isn't in the column, as it will be an L. And Ollie Betteridge picks up the Beers.
To be fair to him, I thought he had an outstanding game in that That third period, he made a crucial diving effort to stop the Devils when they could have tied it up then, but they tied it up later on. But overtime winner, just a great goal for him. Great season so far for Ollie Bethridge as well. Really, probably one of the front runners so far this year for Young Brit of the Year. Great to see him having success.
The Panthers lead the Viola with 2 points once again. That's a fantastic return for them, and they certainly seem like they've cemented themselves once again as title challengers in the Elite League. It's going to be a long haul for them, and as always we wish the Panthers players, management and fans a very, very safe journey home.